So Schlumberger is an oil services company. So you have oil companies that own the rights to extract oil from an area, and they have these rights, and they partner with Schlumberger, who will help them establish the facilities to extract oil and maintain that as well. And there's a lot to it. It's not that simple. So Schlumberger grows when the oil industry is expanding. Now, oil prices have been going down, so it's not a big giant surprise that we have Schlumberger down 2.6% at this point. Their earnings were pretty decent when I look at them, but I think the kind of wet blanket over oil right now is that the oil price has dropped. The tension between Israel and Iran has toned down to the point where I should say, specifically to the oil industry, Israel, I'm sure with pressure from the US, has communicated that they're not going to go after the oil fields of Iran to retaliate for some of the missile attacks that Iran launched, I think a couple weeks ago or a month ago. And that really relieved some of the tension in the oil markets, and oil prices then dropped. There was, more tension or more news where the leader of Hamas, I believe, was killed. And I think that's something that Israel wanted, because Hamas attacked Israel and really caused a lot of damage, a lot of loss of life, and was just completely unwarranted. So that's kind of sorting itself out, and oil prices have settled down. So as oil prices come down, oil stocks and Schlumberger, which their customer is the oil company, their stocks will settle down. So as we look at the 1 month, it's doing okay. Here's the increase in oil prices that you could see. That's when it was really moving. Year to date, it's down 17%. Just oil prices have not really rallied. They haven't gone up, because when oil prices are high, oil companies are profitable and they want to produce more oil. So, hey, Schlumberger, come help us extract more oil. But for now, this stock is, fundamentally it's discounted, but it's all about that commodity. As oil, the oil price increases, Schlumberger, big oil companies will increase with it. It's not a bad idea to think about investments in the oil complex when nobody wants to buy them, because then you can get them at a really good discount. And, the other company that I like in this space is Pump, which is really focused on fracking, which is a very popular technique here in the US to extract oil from some of the reserves that they need fracking in order to unleash that oil. So I like Pump. Schlumberger is pretty good. I think Pump is a smaller company that provides a better value proposition, a better discount, and better upside. So that is Schlumberger. Schlumberger, from their financials, they looked fine. I mean, net income is there, even though oil prices are down, right? Schlumberger does not get paid, in oil. They get paid in dollars or whatever currency they made the deal in. But at the same time, it's expected that, hey, with lower oil prices, you're not going to get as much work in the future. So that's what's holding the stock down. But if you look at their fundamentals, they're pretty solid. The most recent 9 months are here. You can see that their cash from operations is higher than in the previous 9 months of 2023, and their free cash flow is higher. So they're producing cash flow. They're growing their business. A lot of their business is in the Middle East, really oil-rich countries. So you can see their revenues have expanded in the first 9 months of the year, and revenues expanded in the quarter that just closed. So Schlumberger is in good shape. It's just going to be really, really coupled to that oil price. And right now, oil prices have been going down. So we'll see how Schlumberger goes. The dividend isn't bad, 2.5%. Not bad at all. I think you can get better you can get a better dividend from an oil stock, though. I would say that. Everybody, welcome. Want to invite you to become a community member. Sign up, become a part of the community, and get more involved. We're going to have the first workshop tomorrow, and it's going to be a workshop to go over a few, I think, good areas of knowledge, and maybe help investors maybe look at financials a little better, maybe just kind of share examples of financials and go through them. To get to know a company is to get to know their financials. So I think that's always a good place to start. And each week we're going to be having just workshops, and it's going to be driven by member request. Like, what do you want to go over this week? It will be the topics. And then on Sundays, we do an investor call, which is good, healthy exchange of knowledge, ideas, what's going on, what's working, what's not working, type of conversation. If you want to be involved with that, become an advanced investor and you will be a part of it. So look for more details in the description of the live stream.